Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, judging by my last video, I went through my analytics and it was such a great milestone that within 24 hours I had over 260 views. Woo! This is just a silent way of YouTube telling me we love that kind of content. Please do make more of it. And now we're going to be I'm making another video on how to regain still your family energy and your career in the middle of motherhood. I have said this again and again that I'm also a mom, and the same struggle thousands, if not millions, of women are facing is the same thing I'm facing. But one thing is different. I'm not just facing it, I'm navigating it with so much grace. I'll put it that way. Of your family energy for me. So let's go back to the five major tips I would like to share with you. Number one is that if you had to pursue your career because of motherhood, I tell you, motherhood is priceless, and I can tell you the universe is so grateful for people like you. But however, you desire to go back and you've been saying, how is it possible? Because I've taken a career break, or I have taken a gap year, or I didn't even know it's been long that I took a break from corporate life. Would anybody still consider me for a job? The good news I want to tell you is that yes, people will take you serious, but you need to let people actually take you serious. So the first thing I would say is that have a social media presence. I know that now that you are now a mother, you can't easily like say you want to go out, because if you say that you want to go out, there are a lot of logistics around it. But the best way you can actually connect with your world, even why with the world at large, even while you're navigating your own world, is building at least a LinkedIn profile, which is one has to be professionalism, right? I mean, the number one platform that talks about career would definitely be LinkedIn, right? I usually say this, that there is nobody on earth that you cannot meet on LinkedIn. Now, a lot of people say, how does LinkedIn actually operate? Don't worry, I got you covered. I'm going to obviously do like very soon do a video on how to operate your LinkedIn profile, and I will try to make it practical as much as I can, right? All right. So LinkedIn profile is very important because through your LinkedIn, you can actually like have an understanding, see people get inspired. See, I am aware that a lot of people shy from LinkedIn because they feel like every market day people are announcing the new job or the new position they just got, and that can actually be very intimidating. But don't worry, I got you covered. Don't be intimidated. Rather, embrace the challenge, and that's what happened to me. I embraced the challenge. Yes, it can be intimidating, but I refuse to see the intimidation, and I see it as a way of actually seeing the bigger picture and saying, if this person can do it, I can do it. Number two, and I'm going to say is that even though I said that now that you're a mom, you might not be able to have all of the time, but this number two is very important. Networking, going for conferences. I am a mom, and the reason why I prioritize going for conferences, I don't do that every time, but I know that meeting people is very important when it comes to career. So I plan my schedule with my husband, with my friends, just to make sure that I may not be able to go to 10 events in a year, but I try as much as possible to go to events and meet people. And when I meet people, I'm not just meeting people for the sake that I want to meet them, or I'm meeting them because I want to connect with them. I want them to, recommend me. You get what I mean? Like, I want to expose my mind. I want to know what is going on at the trend, in career trend, because now that you have kids with you, like in my career, anytime I tell people I have two young kids, I'm like, you must be busy. I was like, yes, I am busy, but I'm navigating it. So meeting people, going for conferences is very important. Number three is that your resume. Your resume is so, so important. Now, this is my recommendation. If you're struggling with your resume, let's say that you don't know how to craft out the choice word to better explain all you have done, speak to somebody that knows how to write resume. A lot of women have so many potential in them, but they cannot express it, or they can't put them into words. I remember seeing someone's post, and the person was saying that if you're a mom and you're juggling motherhood, family, and everything, do you know one of the skills you can actually put on your resume is time management? I'm like, I never see this. Like, I've never seen it. Like, yeah, I know I put time management in my own resume, but the perspective the person actually shared, it making make a lot of sense. So this is what I'm going to say is that why don't you get somebody? If you don't, like, another way is that you can actually use ChatGPT, right? Tell ChatGPT your story because your resume is what represents you. Not everybody is going to have the opportunity to meet you. Not every employer or a business owner or a corporate venture will have opportunity to meet you first time. It's when your resume pass through that they can have opportunity to talk to you. So a lot of women, it is evident, there's research has shown you that a lot of women are underestimating or under, should I say, under projecting themselves. So you need to put everything you are doing into. Number four that I want to say is leveraging our support system. Build your own community. You cannot be an amazing wife, you cannot be an amazing mother, you cannot be a thriving, employee, you cannot be, amazing daughter at the same time, right? You need to, I'm not saying that you cannot be all together, but I'm saying at the same moment there are going to be times that you're just the amazing wife and forget about work. There's going to be a time that you're just the amazing mom and forget about work, but there are going to be times that you are right in your job, you're going to be an amazing employee, forgetting about family at that moment, right? And that's why support system is so important. As a woman who wants to thrive in your career, tell you, you need a village. For me, when I was in Nigeria, I had my own village. I remember leveraging on my neighbors. I remember planning my schedule with my husband. I remember leveraging, taking an extra classes for my children so that they get to still, I know a lot of women actually feels like they want to be everything to their children, but I know, right? But the reality is if you really want to thrive in your career, you need to learn to have faith in other people, right? Even now that I'm in Canada, do you know what I do for my two kids? My son attends an after school program, and my daughter daycare is quite extensive. At least I'm not saying that I drop them as early as 6 a.m. and I pick them up at late as 8 p.m. No, I drop them. I plan my own schedule. Like I resume work at 8 o'clock, so I make sure that any daycare that my daughter is going can actually allow me to drop her at 7:30. Or I also work with my husband's schedule, and that's what I'm saying. You need to leverage on support system. Support system can be as little as paying somebody for extra hours. Your support system might just be having a friend who can help you watch after your kids when you go for a conference. You need to do that. It is very, 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 very important. And I think a lot of women are not leveraging that because if you don't have support system, you're definitely going to be stressed and that's it. Then number five, which is what I'll talk about, investing in yourself. See, in the career world, emotions does not rule the game. I learned it pretty very, very early. In the career world, emotions don't rule the game because nobody asks you to go have kids, right? People, yes, people love kids, but you're going to have somebody speak to you and say, you have kids, it's okay, it's your choice, right? You shouldn't use your kid as an excuse in this. This is a business, this is not family. So that's what I say, that you need to deliberately invest in yourself. And when I'm talking about investing in yourself, you need to know your work, you need to invest in certification, you need to invest in learning, gaining the adequate knowledge so that you can actually compete positively. Like I said, when I was pregnant, one thing I never did was using my pregnancy as an excuse when I was working. I try as much as possible that even with those hormonal change, with how I am feeling, I still make sure that I'm striving in my work. And those are the things that actually made my employer at that point not even, like look at me with another eye that, oh, she's not serious, because I'm always fulfilling my tasks. I strive it every day and I know what I'm doing. I'm on top of my game. I'm investing in myself. I'm, like, I just need to say this. Women, I know we can do it, but sometimes our attentions are so diversified, or our attentions are so scattered everywhere, and that also affect the quality of our delivery on our job, and makes people want to say that they would prefer to have people that are single or people that are not married or people that don't have kids for a particular job, because people, an average employer, some employers kind of feel that the moment she's pregnant or the moment she have kids, her mind is divided. She's not going to be able to deliver 100% on the job. And rewrite the narrative. I am rewriting my own narrative or making sure that I don't make people feel like, oh, because I have kids, I'm not going to focus on my job. And that's what I want to challenge you. So these are the 5 tips that I've just shared. I'm just going to revisit it again and say, number one that I shared with you is build your professional social media, which is your LinkedIn. Number two is what's number two? Number two is your resume, right? Your resume, have a professional resume that speaks so much about what you can do, the abilities that you have, and the experience that you've gathered over the years. Number three is that network, go to events. Don't just stay at home or just be at the back of your computer only. Find time to go out. Number four is build your support system. Networking, your support system, your community, people that can actually support you even in your motherhood journey. And number five is investing in yourself, having that right knowledge that can make you effectively compete even as you navigate your motherhood journey. I hope this video is actually very helpful to you. If you actually learn one or two things in this video, please don't forget to actually subscribe and also like this video and share this video with somebody, with your woman network, and say, here is this thing. I hope it's going to be helpful. It's going to help somebody. Thank you. See you in my next video.